Tommy want wingy.
Tommy want wingy.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Memes and Dreams. I believe we're just now hitting episode 7.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 7.
Somehow we made it to 7 episodes. And here's to another 7. Or 1. I don't know. If we could get canceled, we'd probably get canceled by now.
Right.
My name's Adam, and with me is my co-host Jason.
Heyo.
Hey. Let's fucking do a podcast today, yeah?
Yeah. So it's going to be a little quick podcast.
It's going to be a quick one. I mean, hopefully, we don't go past 30 minutes.
We shouldn't be able to.
We should be okay. We got a couple topics here. We have the meme of the week. We have, it's kind of
Sorry.
meme of the week.
My bitch lung's got in the way.
Oh my god. We are going to do a sort of like a Memes and Dreams review of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Now that Jason is about midway through, give or take.
Yeah, season 4.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's still got a while to go.
You're in it though.
Yeah.
You're and so we're gonna do a comparison to like from season 4 and pretty much how the gang was to season 12 and going into season 13, the expectations that we have there. We're gonna be talking a little bit about Grand Theft Auto and just a review of where it is now after being out for so long.
It's been like I played it on the PS3. Like I beat it on the PS3, and now I'm on the PS4. So yeah,
all they had to do was
while.
remaster it.
Yeah,
I can't believe that. Okay, so we're gonna discuss that as well, and then we're gonna talk about a recent weekend that we had where we went out and got pretty obliterated.
yeah, it was a bad weekend for my liver.
It was a bad weekend for everyone's liver.
I feel like we say that too much.
Yeah.
But
We're going to look back on all the other episodes of Memes and Dreams and be like, yeah, so we went out again. So, cool. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Jason, would you like to introduce our Meme of the Week?
Yes. Our meme of the week is Keanu Reeves. That beautiful bastard is back riding a horse as John Wick.
Perfect. He's so perfect.
Yeah, like anything he does now, it's just, I'm going to love it no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of the all-time great actors.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Stays out of spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
And now you just see him riding a horse, pointing a gun
Mm-hmm.
at a motorcyclist head. Like,
I can't think of a more badass picture.
like I really want to know what led up to that and what's going on at that point.
What happened in the writer's room? Like on the script, they were just like, what are we just gonna have him on a fucking horse in the middle of? Oh my god, let's put him on a horse
in the middle of New York City, like
pointing a gun. Oh man,
my question: where'd the horse come from?
right? I can't. If anything else, I can't wait to see this movie because I want to know where the horse came from. Fuck 1 and 2. I want to know what happened with the horse.
This is great marketing by
Genius.
John Wick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
genius. They know, and it's like
it's
right
got people
now,
talking.
It's a trilogy. So if they close it off at a trilogy, it might be like one of the great trilogies of all time.
Up there with like Dark Knight.
I'll make that comparison. I fucking will.
Because the first two have been fucking great.
Yeah.
Like the second one beat up the first one, which I thought was impossible.
We had W. Hopefully one more W on the
Yeah,
way.
it's coming.
Oh man, it is. It's such a great fucking photo, and I'm sure I linked it by now. You'll see it here in the video, and I'll let you decide because. My favorite thing about this is I was telling Jason, I was like, I'm happy to see that this meme isn't being altered that much.
Yeah.
It's just the picture of him.
That's all you need.
That's all it needs to be. Exactly. It's like, this speaks for itself. It's John Wick being a fucking baller.
Yeah.
So that's our meme of the week, and it's a meme where no one's being made fun of.
I wonder in that universe of John Wick if he's just going by like, there goes John, just up into his usual shenanigans, like being a badass.
I hope so. It is like a John Wick universe.
Yeah.
It's a JWU. So that's fucking dope, and I definitely think it earned our meme of the week spot.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And you know what? Real quick, I want to talk about, so as we transition out of the meme of the week, before we get into the other topics, I just now remembered 2 cents on Manu Ginobili.
Oh, yeah.
He retired.
Rest in peace to the Spurs dynasty.
Yikes.
Everyone is gone.
Yikes.
Pop is next.
Oh, no.
I give Pop like 1 year and he's out.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because that team,
he doesn't want to rebuild.
No.
Like, the dude's been winning for
He's too
20
old.
plus years.
He's too old.
Yeah.
Like, before, like, the jokes are like, oh, they're too old as a team.
Yeah.
Now it's like an old guy. It's just one old guy. That's the Spurs.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I have respect for, like, the championships they've won.
Yeah. Like, Manu was one of my favorite players to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
so clutch, always.
He perfected the Euro step. And
With hair.
Yeah.
Without hair. Great transition of hair there.
Obi-Wan Ginobili. Like, I remember they made the shirts, like, when they were winning the championships back in the day.
Those Spurs?
Yeah.
Like, all the
throwback stuff.
But their time is now done. And so now it's time for, like, all the other teams. Lakers. See what happens with that.
Yeah. Alonzo and LeBron.
Alonzo and LeBron.
Should be
LA
interesting.
Bron?
Yeah.
Yes.
LA Bron.
So,
we all know the Warriors gonna win the whole fucking thing again, so.
Man.
Ain't that right, J-Lo? You're damn right. That's my boy.
Fix that in post, don't worry, guys. Sorry about that, that opinionated response. So, moving forward, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, a show that has been running for about 12 seasons now. It's coming on its 13th season on September 5th is when it releases, and I want to start it just by saying It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia follows a group of people that they're referred to as the gang. And it's this group of like horrible people. They're degenerates and heathens and like they're fucking bad people to society. And you get to watch them as they grow more insane every season.
They're so oblivious to it. Like, they don't even realize what they're doing.
And that's what makes it so perfect is that they can get away with so much really bad shit. And, like, really controversial topics and very crazy, like, things to talk about that they do so casually, it goes over, like, a person's head if they're not...
They just fucking say that. Like,
yeah, you think about it and you're like, oh, this is regular. And then you're like, no, that's not. So, 4 seasons in, what are your thoughts so far, Jason?
I fucking love it. First off, I think it's so well written.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's all the little things that they do that just make it like it's like just like a little. They could say something so small and have such a big impact. Like, it's crazy.
They slip it in.
Yeah.
And if you're not paying like attention, it goes by.
Yeah. You're
think,
like, wait, what did you just say?
I think It's Always Sunny is getting to a point where it's going to become like a talked about show frequently.
Yeah.
But it's still somehow not there. It hasn't really won a lot of awards. I think maybe it was nominated for an Emmy in 2010, I believe. But it's not a show that really shows up very frequently because like the Academy doesn't really pay it much attention. So it's a show that's being driven by cult following and like the fans. What else have you noticed in these 4 seasons?
These people should be locked up in prison. One.
Yes.
And like you're saying, like the progression of them just getting even more crazy, like every episode, it's something new. That's just like, why are they doing this?
How did you feel when you saw Danny DeVito join in?
I thought it was weird at first, like, but then he's just an oddball that, just like the rest of them, like he fits right in.
Yeah, he fits. I thought the same thing. I was like, why is he? It was a little jarring at first, but the network needed. It was like FX needed like a big name comedian, like someone who's like notable, to join the show. Fun fact: the reason that Danny DeVito is part of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is because his kids would watch the show all the time, and they kept telling him about it. And they were like, hey, like, you should check this out. He took a look. He, like, hopped onto the set, and then he, like, fell in love with the cast.
Oh, shit.
But if you pay attention to the credits, you'll always see Danny DeVito has its own, like, he has his own credit.
Like, as Frank Reynolds?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
So, kind of fun.
Interesting.
So, we just finished season 12. We're now on season 13 coming out, as we mentioned earlier. This is going to be, hands down, the most ridiculous season. And if you have not seen the trailer for season 13, I'm going to link it in our description below on our YouTube video for this episode. It is fucking wild. And that's what I'll say. I don't want to give out any spoilers.
I saw like a few seconds of it and I was just like, I have no idea what's going on.
Exactly. You have to kind of build up to season like 9, 10, 11, and 12 because they're really fucking insane with it. They're really dark, fucked up things. And if you look at it, if you watch an episode from season 1 and watch an episode from season 12, you will not recognize those people because of how much they've adjusted and transitioned into the insane, like, funhouse versions of themselves, which is wild. So, I mean, here's to season 13. I personally think I can't wait for it. I'm definitely part of the cult following, like, in terms of, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Like, this is definitely one of my top shows. So I can't wait for season 13.
Yeah. It's kind of reminded me a little bit like, what is it, Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah.
Like, because when you watch the early season of that show, it's like shitty camera work and everything like that. And then it kind of picks up production. Like, I've noticed the same thing with Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to go back and watch it and, like, it's like, this isn't HD.
Yeah.
Like,
also, you may have heard this one. Another little trivia fact about Sunny is their first episode had a budget of $100.
What?
Which is just to buy tapes for the cameras that they had.
damn.
$100 for their pilot episode. And from there, they just, like, blew up. And they picked up Caitlin Olsen for the role of Dee, which was, like, being considered by, I think Kristen Wiig was another consideration, but Dee landed it, and Mac, this is right before Rob McElhenney and Caitlin Olsen were married. So, like, they're married now. Like, the people, actors and, like, actor and actress who play Mac and Dee are married. But when Dee was first auditioning, Mac didn't want her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like, no, she's not a right fit for the role. They tried her out, and then she ended up being perfect. And then, like, I guess, like, they got together and they got married.
Damn.
Charlie and the waitress are also married in real life. The Charlie Day and I forget her name.
The waitress.
Just the waitress, yeah. But they actually met on the set of Reno 911. And they play, like, it's crazy, but, like, that's how they met, and then they got married.
Dang.
So a lot of crazy shit going on.
Bringing people together
In the worst way possible. Which
right.
Anti-heroes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Sunny. I think that's.
I can't wait to finish the whole thing.
It's
like, I'm sure it's gonna be ridiculous and crazy.
There are a lot of references I'm, like, holding back. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. Have you seen the Kitten Mittens episode?
I can't remember.
Fuck. Then you haven't, because you would definitely. Okay, so let me know when you see Kitten Mittens, and you will fucking remember it. Let me know, and we'll fucking. We gotta put that episode down.
All right.
So next up, I want to discuss, and this is something that's affected, like, me and Jason and I. It's a pretty big part of our lives. Something I think that we're pretty passionate about, and we need to talk about it over here in Memes and Dreams, which is Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is fucking amazing. Simply put, it's a game that allows you to do pretty much whatever you want to do in a game.
Yeah.
It's a open sandbox style fucking choose your own adventure epic.
Do whatever you want. Kill whoever you want.
Rob whoever you want.
Steal whoever's car you want.
You can do side missions where you help people. You ever seen those little dots?
Yeah.
It's like someone's getting robbed.
Like, nah, fuck that.
I'm driving.
I'll help rob the guy.
I'll turn my car to the right side a little bit and just fucking hit him.
Right.
And I'm gonna kill the guy who has like the lady's purse. And I'll take the purse. And I'm like, peace. It lets you choose what kind of person you want to be, like a good person or like a bad person. And I'm a bad person in this game.
Me too.
Yeah. But it's okay because it's a game.
Yeah.
It's like that's just fucking go out and do whatever you want, and then turn the console off and live your life.
Yeah.
Blow
up some steam on there. Like.
So what, when you first got Grand Theft Auto 5, what did you think about it?
I thought it was pretty awesome because it's like the first Grand Theft Auto that I actually owned.
Yeah.
Other times before, I'd have to play at my friend's house because my parents didn't allow it.
Yep, I definitely run into that problem before.
So that was a big thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was awesome just having the ability to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And just, you don't have to, there's not a storyline. Well, there's a storyline, but you don't have to follow it.
Yeah.
Whenever you pop in the game, you can just get on and do whatever. And then if you want to do a mission, you can do a mission.
Open world.
Yeah. And it's crazy, like, it's the only game I can play 5 years after it came out. Like,
Yes.
You can't say that about any other game.
So we'll talk about that for a quick second. Grand Theft Auto is on non-technically, its 5th iteration. Grand Theft Auto 5, right after Grand Theft Auto 4. And Grand Theft Auto 4 was like a huge success, but Grand Theft Auto 5, I feel like, was the perfect... If Grand Theft Auto 4 is Batman Begins, Grand Theft Auto 5 is The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So, it's been out since 2014.
Damn.
And, yeah, we're coming on 5 years.
It's crazy.
And it's still a playable game. They released it on PlayStation 3, remastered it, and then released it on PlayStation 4.
Those bastards got me for double my money.
I purchased this game like 4 times. Every time I trade my console in and buy it again, I get like Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. And I can't stop buying this game.
It's such a good game.
I think it's only like $20 on sale right now.
Really?
Worthwhile. Yeah. On the PlayStation Store.
Buy it again. Why not?
Fuck it. $20 on this or $20 on something rando.
Right.
So it's a phenomenal game. I think Rockstar did an incredible job with developing this game. Every aspect of it, from the songs that play on the radio and the way that they're curated, to the fake car selection that mimic actual models of actual cars. The satirical dialogue that they introduce with the characters and all the side characters, and how it really just pokes fun at like society and the way that we like live our lives day to day, and also like the way that they portray Los Angeles, which is because Los Santos is Los Angeles in the they mapped it out to be exactly the same. So it's one of those games that you can definitely, like Jason was saying, you can hop on if you don't want to do the missions or you don't want to do the story, you just fucking want to drive around and, just like, do whatever. You can definitely do that. If you want to go online, play some multiplayer, you can definitely do that. And all of it has such great support and design that it carries over to year 2, 3, 4. It's a game with longevity.
And also the online presence of it. Like, they come out with a new kind of story arc, like, every half year. Yeah. And it's like, well, gotta play that again.
Yep. There's like, they did
so they keep it going.
The heist jobs, remember that? So it's an option to like...
Like, now you can own a fucking motorcycle club, be an MC, like, own nightclubs and shit. It's crazy.
The thing that Rockstar nailed with this game is that they made a game that worked as a platform. Yeah. Like, building base, and it just kept going, and that's why I think it's been so successful over the last 5 years, is that it just keeps getting there. All they do is just add more to it. So it's like they gave us a healthy fucking campaign, and they released multiplayer not long after releasing the game, once it was ready and stable, and then they just kept like working through the multiplayer to give like more playable content. But the best part, I think this is the part that goes really fucking underrated, is that it's free. They're releasing DLCs that are worth another $60 of a game, but it's free.
Yeah.
Isn't that who else does that shit?
Nobody.
Rockstar, motherfucker. Rockstar.
Definitely not EA.
No, fuck EA. It's not in the game, alright? It's in the game when you buy it.
Right.
And then it's in the game. Fucks.
For $60, it can be in the game.
$60. That's like and it goes up to that. Like
Yeah.
you can spend that much easy. Fuck that. So I think we're also very excited that excitement's going to transfer over to Red Dead 2. Very exciting. Red Dead Redemption 2 is like it's a visit into like the West, like the Wild West, and you play a cowboy, an outlaw, a bandit, a cool motherfucker, and so you have the same play style and resources as Grand Theft Auto 5, but I think it's so much bigger already than a game in terms of like the geography of a game that's already incredibly large to just explore.
Yeah.
You have cities in the game, and then you're gonna have Red Dead 2 where you have like, I don't know, countries maybe. So I think that's gonna be a pretty fucking dope release from Rockstar.
Yeah.
That's later this year. I pre-ordered it. Have you pre-ordered it?
No.
Pre-ordered it.
Broke.
Jason's broke, so he's gonna come over and play it at my place. And I'm gonna be streaming it.
Oh, here we go.
Here it is. No, real quick, Young Saadi stream. That's YUNGSAADI. I will be streaming both Red Dead 2 and Spider-Man when those games come out. So keep an eye out on my Twitter, my Twitch. That's YUNGSAADI. Shameless plug is now over, so that we can continue on to the next and final topic to close it out. Which is that
topic?
Topic would be our weekend plans, good sir. Now, give me a breakdown here, Jason. What did you think about? Fill us in on this weekend that we had.
Let's see, it was pretty crazy, filled with booze, food, axe throwing.
What was the reason that we went out?
Our good friend Omar came to visit from the land down under.
The land down under? Oh man, that's Oz, the wonderful world of Oz,
Yeah.
Australia.
And we gave him a good old Texan experience.
Yeah, he's new to the country. Like, right? Like he's pretty like.
Yeah,
you
you've been
know.
here like once before.
He was in California,
Yeah. Ugh.
but he wasn't in Texas, so he didn't do it big Texas style like we do. Unfortunately, every fucking weekend of our lives.
Yeah.
But we just brush it off.
Anyways.
So we kicked it off Friday, yeah? And it was Friday night. We did...
Well, y'all kicked it off a whole week before me.
Oh, well... Yeah. We went out that weekend.
Yeah.
But I was MIA the week in the middle.
Yeah.
So, like...
I mean, we just kind of chilled a little bit.
Yeah. I saw that he bought a shitload of
UT gear.
UT stuff.
Yeah.
And he got a tattoo on his arm.
He's dedicated to Longhorns now. Like,
he is...
I'm a huge
officially-
UT fan. I don't have a tattoo. Like,
You didn't even have a Cowboys tattoo.
no.
You need to get a Cowboys
When
tattoo.
they win the Super Bowl this year, I will get one.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Another year without a tattoo, then I see.
You don't know that?
He went all out and got a whole bunch. He got stuff from Yeti. He got stuff from the Tylers. Like just a bunch of Austin things, bunch of Texas things. So let's say Friday.
He's an honorary Texan.
He's yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone was to be an honorary Texan, it would be him.
Oh, yeah, for
We're gonna
sure.
explain why here. So Friday night we were just looking to kind of kick it off. So we get together at Topgolf.
Yeah.
We play some golf.
Tried to play some golf.
Tried to play some golf. The driving ranges. We're like Topgolf is great because like you walk in thinking like you're Tiger
You're like,
Woods.
I'm gonna crush this shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking murder it. And then you realize it's not baseball, and so your swing is completely fucked. Yeah, I think we all did collectively bad, except for Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan killed that
Ryan
shit. He
fucks,
sandbagged
dude.
us.
He
like-
sandbagged. He was like, "Oh, my swing's okay."
Yeah.
Oh, really, motherfucker?
He was crushing us all the way to the end, like 200 plus yards out. I'm like, fuck you.
That dude is amazing.
Yeah.
So props to Ryan for making us all look like assholes. Luckily, we just got a bunch of beer. I think we got 3 pitchers.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4. Oh, shit, we did get 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 4 pitchers of beer.
Some margs.
Some margs. Oh, yeah. We had the refreshing drinks.
Yeah.
The ones that make you go... yeah. That was... And so I think... In my mind, we got better, like, as the night went on. But I think we were just getting more lit.
Yeah.
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 I think we were doing fucking bad.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. We picked one of the game modes where it's like, oh, yeah, this is
Longest
distance.
drive. Yeah.
We thought distance meant how far the little tracker on the golf ball would go. Nah.
It gives you a destination.
It gives you have to hit it at the very end of the
I'm like,
fucking...
well, I'm losing this game.
We all lost, except for Ryan.
Yeah.
So props to Ryan.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch. And then, fast forward to Saturday. Omar and Jonathan went out to the shooting range. I was
It's his
fucked
first
from that
time,
before,
like,
so-
shooting a gun.
Yeah, Omar's never shot a gun before, which is a Texan thing, for sure.
Yeah.
So they go out, he shoots, like, pistols, he shoots fucking AR, and he's good.
Shotguns. Yeah, he
Shotguns.
had a pretty good shot. I was surprised.
Right? He was getting them, like, pretty in the bullseye.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, his grouping was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You just see, like, it looked like a graph on the fucking shooting paper. It was amazing. So, props to him.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, all the girls in Australia are going to be able to remember
Right.
that.
What was it like?
Oh, man, it's like, it's just like there, you know? Props to Omar for that.
Yeah.
They went shooting, then we all... we all got together
Yeah.
for barbecue.
Yes.
That's what it was. Yeah, we all got together to eat barbecue, and we went to La Barbecue.
Yeah.
Finally, I've been wanting to go to La Barbecue for like.
I've been wanting to go for a long time.
Right, everyone keeps telling me like, because I'm pretty fucking avid Franklin barbecue fan.
Yeah.
So people were like, "Oh, you have to fucking go to La Barbecue," and I'm like, "Oh, do I have to fucking go to La Barbecue?" I went to La Barbecue, and it was amazing.
It was fucking amazing.
We got Omar. We made sure to get him awesome brisket, like Texas, like some of the best available in Texas. I think that La Barbecue is definitely.
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
we definitely achieved that.
Yeah.
Their brisket, I was shocked by it.
Right.
I put it up there with Franklin's. As
Give me a little crash course review on the brisket.
Well,
Give me a breakdown here.
let's see. The
What?
flavoring.
Yeah, tell me every little fucking
The
juicy
flavoring,
detail.
it was so fucking good. Yeah, just walk through. The flavoring, dude, like, I couldn't get over it. Like, the crust on it,
Yeah.
I was just...
Do you have an end piece?
Yes.
Oh man,
So
that was
fucking
was
good.
awesome.
And then I got the
like
pork
the-
ribs,
Okay.
which were my boss recommended.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, best recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you get the pork ribs?
I don't think I got the pork ribs.
Uh,
No, that would be my fucking cousin.
Were they out?
No, they had them in stock.
Oh,
They had 'em
why-
in stock.
why didn't you
No,
get
I got the brisket. It's fine.
fine.
You fucking bastard.
But yeah, it's up there with Franklin's. You got to get the moist,
Yes.
which I'm proud of you for ordering moist.
I'm a
brisket.
moist man now.
Yep.
I love the moist life. Ew, man, it just melted in your mouth,
Yeah.
and like it was so tender, and like the rub they used was like, La Barbecue has definitely a check for me. Thumbs
Oh
up.
yeah.
100%.
I got there right in time because y'all were already waiting there for a while, and then I got out of work and went straight there.
And you cut everybody.
Yeah, I was like first in line.
After I
but-
told you to cut everybody. Yeah.
Like I
that
waited like
was-
5 minutes while y'all were in there sweating your balls off.
That shit wouldn't fly at Franklin's. Franklin Barbecue, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this?
Right.
What's this pasty motherfucker doing in line? Get him out of here. Shave his beard."
No, I've already done enough.
Look at it. Look at it.
Stop.
So, stop it.
So we eat that.
What do we do after the barbecue?
Then we will. Y'all want go get alcohol, some alky.
Oh, yeah, some alky.
Yeah, and then pre-gamed. No, we went to go throw axes,
Yeah.
which Omar had the most badass ending to an axe throwing night you could have.
So, we just did like great in general. I think
Yeah.
as a group, we advanced from the last time we went to Urban Axes, and it's throwing axes at like this board.
You're like
With-
overhand.
There's a bullseye in the middle. There are like little clutch shots in the corner that you can take that are harder but get you more points. Overall, I think we all had more sticks on the board,
Yeah.
and we're doing better. But then to end it, we asked the guy, we're like, hey, because we were throwing little like hatchets, you know. But we asked the guy, we're like, hey, can we throw a big axe? Or
we know
he...
we know you got it back there. Like,
We know that we've fucking seen it before. But, you know, our friends, we had our friend Kenji, who was taking a little break from service, like in between moving for, you know, the military of America, of the United States. Us.
He went up against the American legend and lost. The
So,
American soldier
yeah, we
versus
had
the
a
American
fucking
legend.
soldier and our Aussie with, you know, so we were like, hey, this guy's, you know, like,
They're
he's
leaving
serving,
tomorrow.
they're leaving. This guy's coming in from Australia. Can they throw the big axe? Oh, yeah, cool. So, which Jason beat the soldier because Jason hates America.
Oh,
apparently.
No.
Jason's gonna find a way to like censor it in my post production. Hates. Get that part out of there.
That is not true.
He did beat the soldier though. I'm so proud of him.
Thank you.
Putting in that work. But the thing that was really fucking crazy was like at the end, our soldier friend Kenji, he threw it and it didn't really.
Yeah,
nothing
he like
happened.
missed the board.
It was it was pretty rough, and we were expecting that.
Yeah.
Like the big axe is like. That's a commitment.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna wield it and you wield it, you don't hold it, right? That you wield a fucking axe like that. You know, you gotta give it some oomph. And naturally, we're probably gonna fucking suck at it. But Omar, our Australian fucking savior, takes the fucking axe and is like, "Oh man, mate, I don't know what to do with this." But like just fucking beautiful like release.
Yeah, perfect.
Great like angle and arc.
Rotation.
The rotation is. And the big axe that he threw from farther away lands smack dab in the middle of the fucking bullseye.
It was amazing.
We lost our minds.
Yeah.
We went crazy. I think everyone in Urban Axes heard us freak
Yeah.
out because that was the best ending.
It was pretty awesome. It was like hitting a walk-off grand slam.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Like I think even our instructor was just like, "Fuck!" Like,
much.
So that was great.
And then,
And,
so after that amazing thing, we went to David's pre-game for a little bit.
Yeah.
Hit up 6th Street, Dirty 6. It's called Dirty for a reason, folks. And we drank a lot
We went.
and sweated a lot.
We sweated a lot. We drank a lot. We went to Dirty. That's right. Ah, I just remember we went to Dirty. Fuck. Yeah, that was we started off at like Buckshots, right?
Yeah.
We went to Shakespeare's. We went to there's one other spot that we.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I was hoping you would remember. Well, we went places and
I had an AMF to end the night, so yeah.
What?
An adios motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
A picture of it to end the
I
night.
saw everyone walk around with these pictures, and they're like, people were coming up to me like, "Oh, hey, try this," and help me with it. So like, I'm like taking sips from like everybody's picture. I'm like, "Hey, is this what do you want me to?" Oh, really? Well, don't mind if I do. And like, the adios motherfucker it was delicious. It's refreshing. Got me completely fucked. It was super duper.
Yeah.
My crowning achievement, one of the only things I actually remember from that night, was I took... Now, this might... For the unrefined palate, this might sound fucking weird, maybe even gross, but bear with me here. I made a drink. And I don't make drinks. I'm fucking bad at it. I don't, like, there's not, like... I don't experiment with any, like, types of, like, cocktails or anything like that. But I was, like, you know, drunk. So I was like, this will come out fucking great. So I don't like tequila. I used to not like tequila. Now I like tequila. The reason why is because I took some, fuck. What was the...
Squirt?
We took some Squirt.
Squirt.
We took... What tequila do we have?
El Jimador?
El Jimador. Yep. Squirt, El Jimador, and like... I had my Yeti cup. I bought a new Yeti that day. I was really excited about that. But like, I had my Yeti cup, so I put a shot of tequila in it. Another shot of tequila in it. And then with some ice, put the Squirt in. Right? Which is just like what? Like tequila and Squirt, right? No. Because then I took chili powder. This is where it gets kind of weird. If you don't like chili powder, maybe stop listening. But I took a thing of chili powder and just fucking dumped it in there. And it was amazing. It was like fucking good.
It was pretty good. I gotta give you props on that. Like I tried that, I was like, okay.
That's the only drink I'll ever be able to make right. Everything I'm gonna try. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna try stuff, and it's gonna be gross, but I'll always have that in my back pocket to drink tequila, which everyone likes to drink.
Right. Stay away from my martini recipe, please.
No. I'm taking that too. Well, that's already mine, buddy. You take some carrots. Yeah, I think the chili powder offsets the sweetness from the Squirt, and it really masks the flavor of the tequila. So just a fuckload of chili powder in there. And then Squirt and tequila. Try it out yourself. It's fucking good. And it definitely got me to a point where I don't remember.
Yeah. It was a wild night because we ended our night at like 5 a.m. after getting Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a whole nother story in itself that we don't have time for. And so I go to sleep around like 5:30 and then wake up at 9:30. Start getting ready for brunch, Sunday brunch.
Fuck yeah, we went to Sunday brunch after that.
Yeah, and then so we get to brunch around 11:30, 12ish.
Mm-hmm.
Start drinking there.
Went to Bangers.
Yeah.
Got some Mimosas. Which, if you're not familiar with what a Mimosa is, it's this big ass fucking jug of orange juice.
No. It's a big ass jug. It's a whole bottle of champagne.
I was getting that part.
No, it's not a big jug of orange juice. It's a little bit of orange juice.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a whole bottle of champagne.
Wow.
With a little small glass of orange juice.
It was fucking well with the champagne then.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry. I was sweet. It was sweet. I was just like, oh, wow. That's a lot of orange juice. Yeah, that was delicious.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it, but like it really fucks you.
You can only order one.
Yeah, you're only allowed to order one because then you're gonzers. You're ready for a Sunday fun day.
Yeah, which Sunday fun days are always fun.
What else do you guys end up doing?
We went to...
I had to break off at this point because I had to go like get ready for work.
We went to Lucille's for a little bit, played some cornhole, a little bit of yard pong. Which,
some real classy, rainy Sunday stuff.
It's cool because they had like fans with mist on them outside.
Yes, I love those.
Oh, so good in the heat.
I found one that
I
like was
put my face
up.
right in front of it, and I was like, get me all wet.
Right? Oh god! Does anyone have a cloth? Those are amazingly refreshing though. In the Texas heat, which is like 90s, hundreds, sweating our fucking balls off outside, like a little squirt of those Misty fans. Every bar should have those Misty fans.
Yeah, inside and out.
Inside everywhere. If you don't, then like go out of business.
Yeah.
Lose your business.
So we were chilled at Lucille's for a little bit. Went to Eisenhower's, which is always banging on Sundays.
Yeah.
They got the band called the Night Owls, who are a fucking awesome cover band. They get the place going.
Gets the people going.
And that's where we drank most of our liqueur. That's where it started going downhill for a couple people. Don't say any names. John Lopez.
It's all blurry.
Yeah, and then Omar. They have a different style of dance in Australia.
Oh,
they don't dance like we do.
He mozzes.
Yeah.
It's called the moz. What the fuck is the moz?
Dude, it was kind of embarrassing, but then it started to like catch on with people.
Yeah, I saw like snaps where like people were just like, oh, okay.
Like, dude, it really worked with the girls.
Like, he was. I think there's a little break where the band took a break, and then they just started playing some fucking bangers, right? And then so he's like the only one fucking dancing in the middle, and he's doing the moz, right? And everyone, you can see all the guys are like, what the fuck are you doing? What is he doing? Like,
Yeah.
Looks stupid, right? And then the girls, and this is where y'all gets it. All the girls like, what are you doing? And they're so interested, right? And that's where it's like all the guys are like, oh fuck.
They're over here like,
Yeah.
fucking, how does he do it? If you can Google it, I'll link it too.
Yeah.
The fucking Maz. Maz. It's so that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, tomahawks, chops, and
So that was good stuff.
Like every time he started doing it, we just bust out laughing like in our groove, like oh,
And then he
he's
made it
doing
work.
it again.
And he made it work.
Yeah, pulled
yeah.
on the ladies, worked out in his favor.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then so after that, after we mozzed, we went to Lester Pearl. That's where somebody lost it. Somebody passed out at the table again.
they almost kicked me out. Because
Yeah, they almost kicked him out, like, because he was passed out on the table and like, gotta like can't have your eyes closed in the bar.
Yeah, you can't pass on the table.
Yeah.
I was in my own element. I didn't even know where I was at that point.
Hey, we got a bunch of people fucking pass out on tables. No, it's just that one guy. Get out of here.
Right. So yeah, ended up being a wild weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of alcohol. Like I spent after Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah.
I got home and slept for 13 hours. It was so refreshing and tiring at the same time.
You wake up like,
I
what
woke up
year is
exhausted from
Where
sleeping
am
so
I?
hard.
Who's president? Walking down the street in your underwear. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, that was a very expensive week for me.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at my bank account, but I think I spent like at least $500 just doing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about having people like stay here.
Well, because I want to make sure, like,
You
also,
want to
like,
give them a
people-
good time.
Yeah, I
something
was
to
like,
remember.
let's make sure we got the right amount of booze, which
Yeah.
is a lot. So we definitely balled out there. Yeah.
So yeah, that was our weekend.
That was our weekend. Cool. That's all of our topics. We did go over, motherfucker.
I did not think
We got
did
lost
that.
in conversation. So,
So much for that quickie.
No, fuck that. So, thank you for listening to Memes and Dreams podcast. If you have not gotten a chance to yet, please visit us on Twitter, on Facebook. We're working on our Instagram, getting that like properly up and running. And then the official podcast itself, you'll be able to listen to and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. That's the Apple Podcast app. Or if you're on a computer, you can go through iTunes to access it as well. It is all the links are going to be at the very end of our YouTube video. We're also on YouTube, just fucking remembered. But you'll be able to see the video of us as well as the podcast audio. So follow the links at the very in the description and the end of the video. You'll be able to like and subscribe and follow and keep an eye on what kind of bullshit we're getting into every single weekend.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And we got a little surprise at the end for him.
Yeah.
So make sure to stay tuned to that.
Okay. Cool. What was it? So just a little something, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
find out.
So yeah. Gotta wait till the end. But yeah, thanks so much for listening, and you guys have a great day.
Peace.
Later.